Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.
Andrew McCart, IFLTV, always delighted to be joined by the big man himself, IZZY ASIF. IZZY, look at this. Look at this, mate.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Honestly, something different. Takes your breath away, don't it? The new Vegas, they say. Wow. What respect.
Here's a question. If you just done a York Hall show, the mecca of UK boxing, this is now sort of like the mecca of boxing. Saudi now, Riyadh. Yeah. Come on now. Listen, it's fight, promoter versus promoter. Everybody's getting involved. What's happening? When are you getting involved?
Listen, I'm ready to take anybody on. Now, it'd be nice. Listen, it's a good format. It works. It gets the fighters to fight each other. Promoters working together just makes the job easier. You've seen recently Shabazz Masoudi's on Liam Davis, and you've seen Zorro on a Matchroom platform. It's good for boxing. And fights here, whatever you say about the Saudi atmosphere, which I've even said you can't beat the British atmosphere, but they're really starting to spice it up and they're making the fights happen. So this is going to be the new home of boxing. It's got to be with the money they're throwing at it.
Definitely. And I want to talk about this 5v5 because this is why you're out here. Eddie Hearn versus Frank Warren. I know you've probably discussed it with people in the boxing world and who's going to win and what fight is going to beat who and whatnot, but have you got a winner in this one?
My heart says Queensberry, just because they've got so many Brits on it, and they're friends of mine and people I know. Let's talk through them, Let's go.
Okay, I'll give you a fight, okay? Let's start from the bottom, okay? We'll start from the lighter weights and we'll move our way up. We'll start at the featherweights. We'll start at Nick Ball and Ray Ford.
Nick Ball. Tight, I think he's got it. He's got that hunger. He had a close fight, which everybody thought he won. I think he's just going to get it over the line.
But you know, it's a point system, so there's going to be a knockout and goes to points. How's that one ending?
Points.
That's 1-0 Frank then. Okay, let's do this. Okay, the middleweights. We've got Hamza. I already know where this is going. Hamza Sheeran against Amar Williams.
Not just because I rate him as a fighter, he's a friend, he's a family friend, Hamza. I've got so much respect for him, the way he conducts him. Hamza by stoppage. I've watched him spar, I've seen what he's going out. I know the kind of opposition he's got and the big talk has. Hamza by stoppage.
The thing is, I spoke to Hamza and I said to him, like, you're in a prime position and you win this fight because that middleweight division right now, the champions are beatable, okay, but they're not household names. That middleweight division now, Charlo's left, is screaming for that household name. And I was asking him, is that you? Do you believe Hamza could take over that mantle?
100%. It's just not his fighting ability. The whole kind of aura about him, the way he carries himself, the way he disciplines himself, the way he dedicates himself to training. You know, I watched him spar in Preston 4 or 5 weeks ago, and he blew me away. I've always watched him on Fight Night, but being close up to see how much he puts in, the power he holds, and the size of him for a middleweight, it's there for the opening. But listen, let's not kid it. These are up against a serious Amar Williams. Listen, it's going to be close, but I think my heart's making me push towards Hamza, and I still believe as well he's got it. But yeah, Hamza by stoppage as well.
He's a captain, so that's double points. So that'll be 5-0 already, and we're only 2 fights into Frank Warren. Now we're going to go to the light heavyweights, Willie Hutchinson and Craig Richards.
Willie's going to watch this, he's my mate, he's going to kill me. But listen, Willie Hutchinson's he's riled Craig Richards up a bit with the stuff that's gone on with the personal stuff and the racism. I've not really looked into it much, but listen, my boxing head's going to say Craig Richards possibly, my heart's going to say Willie Hutchinson, but so you're going to go with my brain, aren't you there?
You're going to go with your head. Richards by
points.
Okay, that's 5-1 to Frank still. We're getting there. Now we're going to move up to the heavyweights. Daniel Dubois versus Filip Hrgovic.
Hrgovic, I think. Hrgovic. Stoppage.
Oh, he's pulling it back.
Stoppage.
Old Hearn's pulling it back. That's 5-3.
I've got to make this exciting. No, I genuinely believe he's going to get stoppage. But listen, Daniel Dubois is the kind of kid. When he fought Joe Joyce, I almost wrote him off, and I think a lot of people did. But he's come back strong. He put a good performance against Usyk. He's always come back, so I wouldn't write against him. But I just think Hrgovic is going to possibly be the stronger hand.
That's 5-3, and coming down to the captains again, Zhang versus Wilder. I mean, before you break it down, is it as simple this fight as whoever lands first is winning this fight?
No, but you know they both punch well. Have we seen the end of Wilder? That's the thing. You see what Joseph Parker did to him. Is he that much on the decline? But then Zhang, what's he like when he goes past 4 or 5 rounds? For me, Zhang's going to stop him within the first 4 rounds. And if it gets past that and Wilder's still there, because the thing with Wilder is, you know, he's got that punch to always be dangerous.
A right hand against a southpaw, it fits perfectly.
Yeah, he could walk onto everyone. And I've seen Zhang like fade away a lot after round 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Zhang's going to take him out early and see if Wilder really has declined. So I'm going to go for Zhang by stoppage.
Okay, you know what the points is now? You've got it 7-3 to Frank Warren.
Okay.
You happy with that?
I'm just looking at the fights. I'm just looking at the fights. I'm not even looking at who's who. I'm just thinking fights who I think wins.
You're saying that Frank's your favourite compared to Eddie?
Possibly. Yeah. But listen, Eddie's completely. There's 2 more to go. How many more to go? How many's that?
That's it. That's the 5. That's
He's
the
done.
five. That's done.
Shit. Sorry, Eddie. I just went with emotion. Listen, but then really, out of all the fights, they genuinely are 50-50.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of promoters talk about 50-50 and give it the 50-50 because fans are bored. They're sick of guys fighting when it's one-sided wins, and then you see things like UFC's climbing up the ladder, and boxing takes a bit of a decline. I think this is genuinely 50-50 fights. There's not a single fight on there would surprise me if it went either way. I've given my opinion on what I think could go away, but I genuinely believe that cracking 50-50 fights, and any one of the fights could swing. That's what makes this exciting. It's great that these promoters are working together. What Turk's done is phenomenal. You know, the money that he's put into giving these opportunities to these guys is brilliant, good for boxing. And I think this format is going to be more and more. And you could possibly see GBM versus somebody else. I don't know. Let's have Kali and Nissa or whatever, Wasserman, whatever, or boxer or something. I could see that happening.
You want a piece of this?
Listen, what do you think? I'm a promoter. I love the glim of the lights. Of course I want a piece of this. I want to be here. But
Look. Frank Warren and Eddie's face has been up on all these lights. Can you imagine your big face on all this?
I've already manifested it. It's there. Listen, I love it to happen. Of course, but I'm focusing on UK at the minute, building my brand, building my stable of fighters. I understand where I am. You know, I'm not deluded by what level we're at of promotion, but 2.5 years ago, we never put a single show on. We've only done 10 shows. You know, the growth in 10 shows has been unreal. And I say it in many interviews I'm doing, I say this because I mean it. Credit's got to go to my team. I've got an unbelievable team that put things together, make the matches happen. And if we keep on working and developing and progressing and get on the right broadcasters, there's no reason why we can't be up here with the big nights and the big lights and big dramas. And then you'll see the back and forth. Then you start to see people slag me off more. And it's all part of the game. But listen, I'm just cherishing it all, you know, taking it all in. But I'm enjoying the ride at the minute.
Eddie Hearn or Frank Warren give you any advice coming into this game?
I've just seen Eddie now, and he walked past me with Matty Lawless, and he just said, "Great show Friday night, Izzy. Great show the other night." He said, "It's nice, you know." He didn't have to say that, you know. I've not really spoken to him too many times. It's a good touch by him, and I've not really spoken to Frank many times. I've not really come across him, but Eddie, been to the matchroom shows and always been supportive. And listen, I'm up for working together. I'm not that type of promoter that wants to hold grudges or wants to distance myself. Let's work together. Let's make it happen. And if that means I'm going to take a risky fight for my fighter, so be it. We're in the entertainment business. We're in the showbiz business. Let it happen. And I think you're going to see more of that. And this is just the start of what's to come for me. And boxing's going to take a big turn for the better.
Definitely. I'm going to sort of make this 2-part question sort of thing, because I think this press conference is about to start. Fury-Usyk rematch is happening, and we all know why, because of Turkey Al-Sheikh. Now, 2-part, I want to get your thoughts on that, and Turkey phoning to TalkSport. I know you've dealt with the TalkSport lads quite a lot, Simon and Jim White, and yeah, just how he extended that olive branch to them to come out here and enjoy the show and work on it. So yeah, Turkey's doing wonderful things with the immediate rematch for Usyk and Fury, and obviously with Simon and John. Just get your thoughts on both of those things.
Yeah, first of all, obviously TalkSport, my broadcasting partners, I'm great they're out there. Great that Turk's talking to them, working with them. And it's good, they're a massive platform, they do huge numbers. We did close to 90,000 views on our show that have been on TalkSport. They do massive numbers. Simon, Jordan, Jim Watt do massive numbers. And it's only right that the fighters get the exposure. So I'm grateful they're doing that. And I think that there was, I don't know what issue there was, or kind of, you know, back and forth or whatever it was. I think it's been put to bed. It's great they're doing that. I'm great TalkSport here, the guys are over here doing interviews, and it's good for the boys. It's good to get that publicity and numbers out there. So yeah, I think it's a great move.
The rematch, Fury-Usyk?
Fury's going to win. Listen, I got stick for this. I thought Fury possibly by a round and possibly a draw. You know, I had it really close. I'm hearing people who know boxing, who I respect, saying Fury won by 3-4, Usyk won by 4-5 rounds. I didn't see that, but I say it's a lot of it. Yeah, people look at statistics and how many punches up, but it's also on preference and opinions as well, and how you see certain rounds. Some rounds are so close that I was sat next to people who know boxing who were going the other way to me, and I was going the other way. And listen, it's all subjective, and everybody's entitled to opinion, and that's what makes the sport so great. Always opinions.
Definitely. Izzy, I think it's about to start. Thank you so much, brother. No doubt. I'll get another one of you very, very soon while we're out here in Saudi, obviously, brother.
By the way, Willie Hutchin's going to chin me. He's just been in there and I've been telling him he's going to win this. So he's going to say, "You cunt, Izzy, what are you doing?"
I'm going to cut that out, don't worry. Cheers, mate.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.